My name's Stephen White.
So my name is UK. I'm 16 years old.
My name is Vita. I'm 16 and I'm in grade 11.
I'm Ross, and I'm 17 years old right now.
Hi, I'm Trevor, and I'm in grade 12.
I'm Akash, I'm in grade 12 too.
I'm Carlo, I'm in grade 12 as well.
I'm a teacher here at Father Michael Gates. I specialize in the robotics program here at Father Michael Gates, where kids build different types of robots, different types of robots, different types of robots, different types of robots. Specialist High Skills Major program that allows students to focus on a core area of studies, in this case robotics, allowing them to graduate from Father Michael Gates with a red seal, which indicates that they've completed an area of focus while in high school. Any student coming into the school is allowed to enroll into the program. However, we usually find at our school here more academic students than students of other disciplines. However, students that are going to go into the workplace, they could also take the Specialist High Skills major. It may be challenging, the academic portion. However, the hands-on portion sometimes for these students can be quite beneficial for their grades.
Hard work.
Definitely hard work. Yeah, definitely hard work. You have to switch around batteries. Sometimes the volts won't go in. You have to keep changing, keep adapting to the conditions outside, where the track is. And yeah, it's just hard work.
And unfortunately, I don't want to spend the time formatting it out, so I decided I would just use a very old school method to make sure that the data could no longer be recovered. So this is a very old school method to delete data. There we go.
Destroy the disk?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking at. I want to make sure the disk was broken. Now that I know the disk is broken, then I can throw this for recycling. Students that are enrolled in the program get many advantages, including additional training, off-site visits to colleges and universities, off-site visits to manufacturers of different computer technology. We are the only school on our board currently offering a Specialist High Skills major in what's known as ICT, specializing in robotics. 10 years ago when I arrived at the school, they had a couple of classes in computer engineering. At that time, the core focus was on building computers and taking apart computers. With technology changing and computers moving more to a form factor, I felt that it was a good idea for us to move the engineering program to something that would give students skills that they could use in the future. And some of those skills are robotics, and we see a lot of robotics in manufacturing. So the course evolved over time. We went from basically taking apart computers to the point now where we build complete robots.
What is this? Is this like a card reader or card reader? I think it's a card reader.
But they're like organic.
Oh,
Front sensor. See if it helps. Oh, just. Have to adjust a little bit more.
Ready?
Are we ready for it? We're gonna just do it on 3. I'll go. This is just a practice. I'll go 1, 2, 3, and then we go. Okay? Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go. You're just trying to go backwards. Oh no! Oh my god! Oh, that was not planned. It was a big crash.
Because your sensors are wrong. Yeah.
Oh, you have your sensors running? Okay, Bill. On when I get to 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh.
Did you change your battery, sir? Because mine did not.
So my goal of the robot, like any other, is to pick up the ball twice and then drop it off twice in the same row.
That's the general
If it doesn't work, cut it out. It just worked.
Yeah. I like the fancy coloring on it. Does that make it more effective?
I just found it like that. I wasn't enough. Leave that be.
Nice.
My robot's coming along pretty well, actually. It's almost done. I'm just in the programming phase of it. Our task is, well, to get around the whole foyer. It's this big corridor that turns around back to our class. So it's got some challenges, but yeah, it should be easy.
The students have a lot of resources at their disposal. We have a complete set of parts, everything from resistors to capacitors to diodes to LEDs to motors to mechanical parts to build robots. So they have a complete set of parts at their disposal at any time to manufacture their own robots. Also, hands-on tools are all available for the students to work on their bots. And we've got a great environment with good equipment for students to assemble things. Top quality soldering irons, good vices to hold things together, modern computers for doing programming, proper interface cables. We're pretty lucky here at Father Michael Gates. We've got a nice classroom for the students to work in. As of next year, September 2015, we'll be introducing a grade 9 robotics class. It'll be based on the Lego model. That Lego model will continue, the students can continue using that into grade 10. However, they'll be encouraged to move away from the Lego modeling to using pickaxe programming chips and building their own interfaces rather than having pre-built hardware. They'll build their own interfaces with motor controller chips and motors. From there, they go into the grade 11 program where they'll have a basic chassis that they'll get, and they'll have to add peripherals to that chassis. Things like robotic arms to pick things up and move things around, or sensors to sense temperature, distance, color, etc. So they'll get a variety of sensors in the grade 11 course.
You want me to hold you?
This is why I want to introduce these next year for the grade 11s, because they're fast and they're fun. Imagine having a remote for them.
We should build these this
Just,
year.
you know,
sir.
have a little controller.
test group.
Yeah, you're the test group for the Rover 5.
You know what? I wouldn't mind spending a summer.
In the grade 12 program, the students will present a proposal which will be approved, and they'll have to take all these concepts that they've learned in the previous years to complete that proposal. Their proposal may be having the ability to pick up an object and move it. Their proposal may be to be able to go around a room and sweep a floor. Their proposal may be to do a variety of different things. It could be anything from picking up objects to moving them around to going outside and cutting grass. It could be a proposal that you go outside and do sampling of soils with a robot and test for temperature. So students can bring a proposal to me that they'd like to use that they feel would be useful in their daily lives.
Why? So, can you try it again? I want to see where exactly it puts the ball. Pick up the ball and see where it goes.
For me, it's probably more important that students learn how to work together. That students learn that they may be strong in one area, but weak in other areas. And this course is conducive to teaching them that skill. Some are very good programmers. Some are very good at building hardware. And when they combine the two, someone good at software and hardware, they can come up with fantastic projects. And when students combine their skills, they learn that not only can they build a better project, but they learn how to cooperate and work with one another. And I encourage this in the classroom. I encourage students to work with one another, not always come to the teacher for the solution.
Calibrate whether it goes in or not. No, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't even bother to sense anymore. I'll make a subcategory.
Can I?
To a difficulty, but to interface with one another and find the student that has the skill set that'll assist them. And this will help them in the future when they get out of high school and get into college or university, because they'll know where to go. They'll find students that can help them in areas that they're weak, and then they can bring their strengths to those relationships.
The thing I learned probably the most from this course is learning how to learn, because it's a lot of independent learning and it helps you build yourself as a character.
Alright, so this class is really free. You could do anything you want, except in a reasonable range. As long as that's fine, it's fun.
Considerably, there's a lot of freedom, and you can self-learn almost anything, and everyone can put input into your ideas. You can do the same.
Yeah, basically the programming I enjoy most here, because it's most struggling the most thing.
Oh,
Yeah, but we do have to follow the class. It's a code of conduct. I suppose that's what you call it. So yeah, there's that too.
I like the atmosphere, to be honest. Coming here every day with just friends who just like to build stuff, make programs, make robots. It's just a technology class, basically.
Yeah, we learn stuff every day, something new. Even if we're not working on our robots, we're still doing something, educating somehow.
I enjoy the lack of pressure on students to really do work. I mean, there's some pressure, but it's very lenient because everyone works at their own pace, and if they get help, they can get help.
so Mark's teaching style is really free. You could, well, as long as it's a reasonable range, he won't get pissed at you. He provides rather than, he provides rather of a more teacher self kind of way, rather than sit in a class, sit in a desk, and I'll teach you how to do it. For example, drill bits, he taught us how to put it on, and he just wants to play with it.
I drilled my finger.
Basically, yeah. That's not the reason why you killed yourself. That is fine. Soldering, we did by ourselves. The actual programming, we helped ourselves either. So his design is basically group work instead of single-handedly solving your own problems.
It's a different way. I like the way I learned how to work with most of the people I'm around, the environment I'm in. So it's better than sitting around and then just always doing paperwork or just generally all that stuff.
To me, that he's really open in this course. So basically, when you go ask the person for help, he doesn't mind that you share the program. So yeah, it's really open in this course.
And Mr. Roy, his way of teaching is efficient. The only hard part that if you ask anyone, and they would say in the test is probably the test. Yeah.
The test. The tests, yeah.
Okay, students are required to take grade 11 and grade 12 computer science and computer engineering. They're also required to take grade 11 mathematics. Most students will take a grade 12 mathematics as well, but it's not required. The other component that's required is for them to take a 2-credit co-op course to encourage them to learn more skills relevant to their specialist high skills major program. Other parts of their specialist high skills program include certificates and reach ahead opportunities. The certificates include things like basic electrical training, WMIS, CPR, first aid, computer hardware, computer software, customer service, etc. In terms of reach ahead experiences can include everything from going to the Science Center and possibly a trip to Palladium to examine the gaming systems and how they're integrated there, to reach aheads to colleges and universities. Those are the different things and different aspects that students will experiences that students will enjoy when they do the Specialist High Skills Major program.
Look
turn on the switch to fast.
Who can turn on the switch to fast?
Oh, this is
That's
starting.
happening.
No, it is black.
That's
That's
a penalty.
Go.
Okay, no.
Ball start. That's another ball start.
Another down.
I love it.
Another golden.
So, Sandy, whenever you're ready, just start, and then you are turning the caution, then I'll go in and
Exactly.
I'll go in. Hit it.
Whose bob's that?
Dropped it?
Who will become first? Next time, Chisholm, 2015. Too many people. I cannot do this. I cannot continue. I don't know. Did it just reverse itself into the wall?
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh, really? Okay, so we're gonna do a run. We're gonna do a run, and then yeah, that's okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go one.
Sorry, guys. Look too fast for me.
Look at that. Like, look at that. It's
So weird.
no, look at. It's just, it's something wrong with it.
Trevor?
Come on, girl, get out of the way. Oh, they're all seeing each other, which is good. Nice, guys. Good software.
Try not to go in front of them.
Sir, those technical issues. Emily! Emily!
That's great, guys.
Emily, that was great. He just gradually turns at the door.
Oh, it keeps bouncing out its sensor wire.
Collision!
Still in there? Dropped it?
Oh, win! decide who will become first. And the right side, SHSM 2015.
I love Mr. White, to be honest. He's great. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a great teacher. His teaching's pretty effective because if you need help, you ask him, but he's not gonna hover over you and try to help you. It's like, sort of independent.
He'd leave you clues.
He's probably one of the best teachers in the school.
Yeah.
The best teacher in the school.
Yeah, I've had him for 3 years, and yeah, it's the best experience.
I take the course because Mr. White teaches it. It was someone else, probably not.
Ho, ho, ho. Wow. That's a good one. I would say to enjoy life to the fullest, not to get stuck anywhere. Never feel that you have to. There's always a way out. There's always a way to try something different. There's opportunities out there that are endless. There's opportunities to try different things. I myself have had more jobs than you can imagine, and still have an entrepreneurial spirit to do other things other than just teach. And bring those all to everyone else. You know, as a philosophy, I've tried to always do things for others. And with that, I always have peace of mind and enjoy life.
I learned a lot from this class. It was fun.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.